Hey there, welcome back to another Modify Monday. My name is Chastity, and today I'm going to show you a few ways that you can make child's pose a little bit more comfortable and accessible. Child's pose is supposed to be a very relaxing pose in our yoga practice, but it's not always the most comfortable for everyone's body types. So for a traditional child's pose, your big toes are touching and your knees are pretty wide, and you sink your chest down in between your thighs and rest your forehead on the mat. Now, the first way to make this a little more comfortable is by simply having a blanket or maybe a few blankets underneath your knees. Another option is to actually widen your knees a little bit more. If you're someone who's really flexible in your hips, this might actually feel better than a regular child's pose. Another way that you can do this is simply having your legs all the way together, walking your arms forward, rest your forehead down, and then relax the arms alongside your legs. When I teach kids yoga, we actually call this the rock pose or the sleeping turtle pose. Another way to make child's pose more comfortable is to grab a bolster or maybe a couch cushion or a few pillows, and you're going to set it on your calves. And then you're going to sit down on that pillow so you're nice and elevated. Next, you want to make sure you grab a second bolster or couch cushion or pillow or whatever you have. And you're going to rest your forehead on your arms on the pillow. This helps you to be a little bit more elevated from the floor. You can also reach your arms out and rest your forehead directly onto your pillow. Next up, you can just simply remove the pillow from your calves and just rest your arms and head onto the pillow in front of you. Next up, you're going to grab another blanket and you're actually going to roll it up like a burrito. You're going to take that blanket, you're going to place it at the back of your mat where your feet would go. And then you're going to place the tops of your feet and the tops of your ankles onto that blanket, and then send your hips back and walk yourself out into a child's pose. This is great for anyone who ever feels pressure or tension on their feet when they sit in a child's pose. Another way is to grab another pillow or bolster, slide it in between your thighs, and you can rest your chest and torso down onto the pillow, resting one cheek down, and then making sure to switch to the opposite cheek so you're nice and even through your cervical spine. Now, these are a few ways to make child's pose a little bit more accessible, comfortable, and even fun. I hope that you enjoyed these. For more tips and tricks on how to move more mindfully and how to make yoga postures more accessible to you, please check out chastityramsey.com and check out my virtual yoga studio, Chastity Ramsey Yoga. All right, my friends, that's it for today. Happy practicing, and as always, choose kindness and stay groovy. Namaste.